Welcome back to the For Amusement Only Games stream. Today I'll be streaming a game that I've made, which is called Drained Bite-Sized. Drained Bite-Sized is unique, as every game is unique. Its rule set is really geared towards a lot of risk-reward decision-making. And the game uses the drained playfield. It tasks you with slaying vampires as quickly as possible. So at its heart, it's a speed-running game. As you can see on the high scoreboards, which are ticking past here, each of them has a number of seconds that each vampire has been slain, that it's taken each vampire to be slain. Your goal is to slay them super fast. In fact, you can slay them before they even wake up. And in order to do that, all you have to do is hit the gobble hole. But unlike in the main Drained game, where you need to qualify a vampire's awakening, in Drained Bite-Sized, the vampires automatically start immediately upon the ball launching. So what you want to do is time it perfectly so that the ball goes in the gobble hole while the walls and scoops are down, which are the raised lid of the coffin in which the vampire rests. Now there's a decision right there in that you can force the walls and scoops to stay down, which separates you from the gobble hole by completing the vampire mode. Just as in the main Drained game, in order to do that, you have to complete 6 unique targets per vampire. The only issue with completing those targets in Drained Bite-Sized is that you start with a fixed score of 25,000 points. Each target that you hit takes away from that score, except for slaying the vampire by hitting the gobble hole. So you have to consider carefully whether you want to try to force the scoops and walls down, or whether you want to time it out. Now, each time you slay a vampire, another ball will launch, but that in itself is a decision-making point, because you can slay a vampire as it's still awakening, as it is coming out of the coffin, and there's a brief window where you can fire a ball into the gobble hole while the vampire is waking up. If you do so, it will invalidate that next ball in the multi-ball. So again, it's choices, it's risk, it's reward, it's decision-making, and it's a lot of fun. So we're going to try this. I had a fantastic game earlier, of course off stream, and we'll see if I can replicate that. So let's go. I've enabled my profile, which will allow me to earn medals. Medals are something which are currently unique to For Amusement Only Games, and they're in-game achievements on the P3 platform, Multimorphics P3 pinball platform. So again, this is Drained Bite-Sized on the Drained Playfield module. Here we go.
I'm back! Did you miss me?
I did. Okay, so as you can see,
What's all those applesauce?
the walls and scoops have raised. They're ready for me to either time them out or complete the flashing shots at the back of the playfield. I earned a medal there. Now,
Ah! Can you use some help, please?
a second ball launches into play. But that can be more of a liability than a help, depending on what's happening on the playfield. Things look good there for a second, and then I lost control. So I'm going to try to wrangle control here. I'm damaging the vampire. go. All right, but I lost the ball. So now I'm down to a 2-ball multi-ball again.
I could use some help, please.
Okay, if you notice, my score is down to 10,000 points, a little over 10,000. So I have to be careful which switches that I hit here on the way to slaying these vampires. On the back box display, which is below me, you can see the times that it's taken me to slay each vampire. And again, the value can be down to 0. You can slay it before it awakens. 12 vampires remain. And I'm gonna cautiously time this out here. Here we go. 4 down.
I could use some help, please.
Would you like a cupcake?
Okay. Five down.
What do you want?
I haven't managed to retain, more than 2 balls in play at once, which is not great. There's safety in numbers, as they say.
Fear and danger are very simple.
So the more balls I have in play, the better it is for me. Whoop. Of course, 0 can be a number of balls in play. Okay, so here's my medal list. I earned 3 medals so far. Many more to go. Okay, so in the results mode here, you can see the number of seconds that it took me to complete the game. It's in red because it's not eligible for a speedrun score. The speedrun scores show up on this high score table, and it's for completing all 15 vampires. So, didn't quite get close this time, but that's why the start button exists. I can press it a second time. Here we go.
Back again.
My flamingo's name is Pinky. You like my leisure suit?
Ooh.
Lost it quick that time. Okay, no new medals. 15 seconds in game. So this game can be very short if you lose your ball very quickly. But the goal,
Great. A spooky castle.
I should say, as you accomplish the goal, the more balls you have in play and the longer your game will last. There we go. 1 down. 25 seconds. Not bad, but I'm going to have to be on my toes for the rest of this run if I want
You need to replace this coffin. Get yourself at home.
to hit the speedrun high score table. Living dangerously here. little too dangerously. Okay. So another interesting aspect of the rules is that as your score is subtracted, it actually feeds a separate low score, high score table. So we have high scores, and then we have low score champ. So the further down your score goes, the more likely you are to place on that high score table, low score table. Yes. All right.
Back again.
Back into the castle. All right.
Ah!
11 seconds on Vampire 1. Good.
Don't get a second chance at humanity. Start
Bad move.
forever.
Okay. So, Slade Harry so quickly, I managed to wind up on the high score table.
I'm back. Did you miss me?
Okay.
Vampire.
Now, each vampire's wall and scoop timing is slightly different. And it's based a little bit upon their personality.
Could use some help, please.
You like my leisure suit?
So in some cases, the wait to time out is a little longer, and in other cases it's a little shorter. Okay,
Great. A spooky castle.
numerology was slain quickly enough.
You like my leisure suit?
Okay.
My flamingo's name is Pinky.
There is a short ball save at the beginning of the game. This is configurable in the operator settings. Okay. When down, 2 balls will be in play.
Oh, the dog has died for nothing.
Could use some help, please.
Okay. So I slayed the 3rd vampire in
Hey, come help.
no time at all. So, in the main drained game, achieving multi-ball is really a feat. You have to complete spelling the word stakes. Now, this can happen once a ball. However, it's very difficult to achieve. You either have to hit all of the targets in the sequence, or you have to spot them. And it can be challenging to do so. So, one of the thoughts behind creating this game was what if Drained had a very achievable and also very chaotic multi-ball? The multi-ball in the main Drained game is quite a bit more controlled. There's only a maximum of 2 balls in play at any given time. In Drained Bite-Sized, the maximum is theoretically 16. In reality, as you've seen, it's usually 1 or 2 for me. But if you are confident and skilled at trapping and very accurate with making your gobble hole shots and timing them appropriately, you can have a humongous multi-ball running at any given time. Very challenging to achieve.
Great. A spooky castle.
Okay. Whoop. Just missed it. Missed it again. All right. Come on down. Almost. Out it goes.
I'm back. Did you miss me?
Do I dazzle you?
You do.
I'm back. Did you miss me?
So there are some other rule changes between this and the main Drained game. You may notice that the combo mode tracker does not exist. I thought it would be rather unfair to punish the player for achieving a combo because it would take away from your score.
Hey, come help!
And then
You should stay away from me.
a multi-ball situation would be pretty chaotic to shoot for. Other things you may notice are that the lower screen methods of spotting targets are not available. In other words, completing the in and out lanes to spell the word spot, or completing the side targets to spot a target.
Hey, come help!
Those features have also been removed here. Incorrect timing. All right, we'll wait. 2 in play. Feeling safer. There we go. So 5 vampires have been defeated.
I could use some help, please.
Now, because I've completed
Stretch the sausage.
this stakes sequence, I automatically damage the vampire. When their mode starts. Oh my. Okay. So again, in that instance, we'll find that here in the list. 0 seconds. I slayed it before it had awakened.
I'm back. Did you miss me?
Isn't this castle just the bee's knees?
That was a quick one. So again, depending on your timing, it may invalidate the additional ball that you would receive.
Great. A spooky castle.
Okay.
Back again.
5 seconds.
I'll stretch this sauce out to cover you both.
Okay. So we're gonna wait for the walls and scoops to fall. Here we go. 1 vampire down.
Does it matter? Oh, another hunter. Great.
Okay, so I'm down to 1 ball in play. Have to be cautious here. Now that I've slain a vampire, I'll have 2 balls in play.
Hey, come help!
What do you want?
Unless I let 1 go as I did. Okay. Nice.
Could use some help, please?
The secret ingredient is love. I've got cookies in the oven.
There we go. All right. So I should have 2 balls in play again. I'll let 1 go.
Please?
In most of my games, I try to have the same information on the back box as well as on the playfield screen. This is one of the first games where I've really diverged from that idea, that concept.
Come help!
Other than,
So nice to see you.
like in Ranger in the Ruins, there's a status showing the number of items you've achieved. I don't believe that's replicated in the apron. But in this case specifically, what I was going to say is that there's a display for the number of balls left to play. So this is going to increment now. You've entered Sneaky's castle.
Please?
Hey, come help!
Yeah, that was good timing. Because I should get the multi-ball off of that. Ooh, That was bad, though. Let them all go. Oh my. Whoops. It was better. Getting there. Alright. Only 8 vampires, though. Need to get up to 15. It's doable. Okay, so again, as you can see, not eligible for a speedrun score. That's unfortunate because it would have put me at the top of the board. The lowest time is 300 seconds. So that's really ideally what I'm trying to achieve for an entire run of 15 vampires. However, the victory laps also count against you there. So you need to plan on how you choose to use your victory laps. Your victory lap scoring is reversed, so instead of negative scoring, everything is positive scoring. So that's how you can achieve the very high scores, but it's a trade-off. So you need to decide whether you want that speed run high score or you want the high scoring high score. And for me, that decision comes down to how many balls in play I have. If I have a single ball, I'll probably let it trade. If I have 10 balls in play, I will probably play that out and see what kind of scores that can achieve. One of the score carries over? Rule carryovers? Yes, from the main drained game is that hitting the pop bumper 5 times will increase your playfield multiplier. Now this will negatively impact you in the primary scoring mode. So in other words, if you hit the pop bumper 5 times, if a switch gave you negative 200 points previously, it will give you negative 400 points, and so on. So let's try this again.
I'm back. Did you miss me?
Always.
What's all this applesauce?
I can't afford to donate to your cause.
Two down, 2 balls in play.
I could use some help, please.
1 ball in play. Okay. 3 down. 2 balls in play.
Hey, come help!
Whoa. Okay. Gotta collect myself here. Not quite collected enough. Three
I'm
down,
back. Did you miss me?
12 to go. I can do better than that. Maybe. So the lit slingshots score negative 1,000 points. I want to stay away from those if possible.
Hey, come help!
Collecting enough of any shot or any sequence will award you an automatic damage
One correct shot.
to the vampire.
Correct one. Ooh. 5 correct shots.
But again, this can be a double-edged sword, as it will subtract points from your score. Here we go. All right, 4 down.
Could use some help, please.
I don't let friends borrow money.
Okay. 5 down. 10 more to go.
Could use some help, please.
Would you like a cupcake?
I would. Thank you.
Could use some help, please.
What do you want?
Okay. We're a little over. There we go. 40,000. So we've got some points that we can burn here.
Hey, come help!
All right. 9 down.
Could use some help, please. Make yourself at home.
Ten down. 5 to go. Got another medal.
Some help, please.
That always feels good.
Enough to have a long and happy life with me.
Okay. Sparkle's my old nemesis. All right, we wait. 11 down. Things are getting interesting now. Okay, we're beyond the speed run time.
This sauce out to cover your butt. Why is this tinsel?
Which is unfortunate. So if I make it through all 15, it's into victory lap. The decision's been made for me.
Isn't this castle just the bee's knees?
We wait. Okay. 13 down. 2 more to go.
Come help!
Oh, hey there. This casket wasn't cheap.
This is it. The vampire boss.
Time for nothing.
Come help!
Meet your doom.
Walter. All right. Walter has been defeated. 15 knocks. That's a lot of knocks. Okay, now my scoring has been reversed. So I want to acquire as many points as I possibly can. Has been done. All right. That's 15 down. But there's more to explore. Okay, so you can see now it says my time was eligible for a speedrun score. It was 415 seconds, which is much higher than the 318 that I would need to place on the high score board here. So there's an improvement to be made. But now I'd like to see just how low I can drive the scores on the low score leaderboard.
Back again.
So to do this, I want to carefully consider the targets that I want to hit, as well as how many balls in play. So each time you hit the gobble hole, it gives you an additional 10,000 points, which I want to quickly remove, right? But I don't want to remove it down to the negative value too quickly,
What if I'm not the hero?
or I won't achieve the low score of my dream.
I could use some help.
So we're up to
please.
30,000 points. And really,
This rail.
I want to get involved with the pop bumper. I want to achieve as many sequence shots as I can. Or drain. On the back glass, you will notice that there are items which are shown. So like the stake that was up there.
Where did this castle come from?
As you complete the sequences, these items appear, and the number that you need in order to automatically injure the vampire is shown. These are the same numbers needed of these sequences as in the main drained game, and the reason for that is to make it easier to switch back and forth, context switch, without having to memorize an entirely new rule set for the number of items needed.
What do you want?
And the number of completed sequences required for each item is pretty reasonable, where you're not going to automatically achieve it, or I should say accidentally achieve it,
Great. A
and then have it
castle.
weaponized against you. And drained bite-sized here. Hey, Borgog. Welcome.
I'm back. Did you miss me?
I've done a complete run of 15 vampires. Gotten the victory laps here, so now I'm trying for a low score challenge. And so first I'm going to get a couple of extra balls in play. Try to bump up my multiplier. And maybe complete some item sequences too.
Oh, hey! Don't screw up my shoes!
Sounds great, Borgog. So do you have a Princess Bride on the way? Okay.
Oh, the dog has died for nothing.
Some help, please.
Would you like a cupcake?
So at this point, don't have a playfield multiplier going yet, but I need to. Batch 2, okay. Becoming a little too accurate with the gobble hole today.
Hey, come help!
So nice. What can I get for you? I could use some help, please.
2 hunters all day.
Okay. Down to 1 ball, which is not where I want to be for the low score challenge here. So I'm going to quickly get another ball in play. As you can see, I have 2 of 4 of the swords and 4 of 5 of the torches.
Hey, come help!
If I acquire the needed number of items, it'll automatically use those items in the vampire battle, and it will use them against me for the scoring. All right. Almost completed the stake sequence there. And I only need to complete that once in order for it to be used automatically. Whoop. Ooh. All right. Funny. 8 vampires vanquished, and the intent was about 4. So
Where did this castle
I'll
come
take
from?
it. All right, again,
What if I'm not the
I
hero?
want to blow through all the points.
Where did
That was
this
a quick
castle
one.
come from?
Just a test.
What's all those apples yours?
So again, each gobble hole that you hit gives you an additional 10,000 points. Every other switch subtracts from your score.
Hey, come help!
2 hunters all day.
Lit slingshots subtract the most outside of items which are used in the vampire battles. So 20,000 points left to burn. 18,000. It's really funny.
I'm back.
Some
Did you
days
miss me?
it feels like I'm only applying to the low scores leaderboard, and then other days I seem to be much more accurate than I believe. Accurate at hitting the drain, that is.
I could use some help, please. Oh wait.
Knock him undead.
Okay. Well, I'm reducing my score. And I'm winding up on high score boards I don't intend to achieve.
I'm back. Did you miss me?
Okay. 21,000 points, but I want a second ball in play. Okay. So I'm going to attempt to catch a ball
Use some help, please.
and use the other one to snipe at the pop bumper, whoop,
Oh, another hunter.
or I'm going to let it go.
Great.
Okay.
Use some help, please. Welcome.
Up to 30,000 points. I'm attempting to hit the mirror drop targets. Because in that mode, they reduce my points much more quickly.
Where did this castle come from?
Okay. Feeling good? Just have to catch one.
I could use some help, please.
One shot. One horrible hunter.
Separate. Now I can use this to snipe at different
Correct shots.
targets, maybe.
4 correct shots. 3. 5 correct shots.
13,000.
4.
But we're back up to 20 now. So that's the danger.
I could use some help, please. I have mine deep.
Would you like a cupcake?
After that chaotic launch, we're down to 10. $2,800. But again, with a single ball in play, it's unlikely I would do very well on the low score leaderboard. Did okay there. I'm about 5th on the default levels, but I like a good negative number. Let's see what number 1 is there. Negative 2398. Very achievable.
I'm back. Did you miss me?
Do I dazzle you?
Okay. That was another quick one. That's okay. So I'm going to turn on Twitch Connect now, which is a way that the folks in Twitch chat can interact with the game. And it will ask you to enter certain commands, and when you type them in, it will impact the game. So those commands in this game, every game is unique that For Amusement Only Games has made. There are some typical ones which I include in each game. For example, blackout, which turns off the bottom display. There is invert, which changes how the flippers operate. And a few
back.
other settings as
Did
well.
you miss me?
So reverse flippers, and in this game you can add to the score, automatically injure the vampire, or add tilt warnings, or remove tilt warnings. So you can actually force the game into tilt, which is pretty neat, but it's doable.
What do you want?
All right. Have my chat window on the back box. Let me turn that off.
Back
All right.
again.
Dead blade knockout.
1 down, 14 to go. So I'm going to attempt a speed run.
Could use some help, please.
You don't get a second chance.
Which is tough with that start, but it's doable. Okay, so ideally I want to bank 1 ball, hold it on the flipper,
Could use some help, please.
and slay the vampire before it fully awakens. That would require me to
Your
keep
stuff with you.
the ball in play, however. One of the fun things about the geometry of Drained, and I mentioned this on the Blood Bank Billiard stream, is the chamfer around the gobble hole. If you've been watching this stream, you've seen several really interesting ways that the ball is impacted by that chamfer, and it's really a fun little twist on the gobble hole. Classical gobble holes didn't have a chamfer, and so it was much more of a straight shot,
Back again.
drop in kind of deal. In this case, you can save a ball that's going in there. You can also force a ball to go in that was not quite there. So it's a fun twist on the traditional gobble hole. All right. This is a challenging mode because 2 of the shots are the holy water item shots, which are the eyes of the vampire. The targets are the vampire's fangs, you know, their teeth in their mouth.
Stuff with you. What does it matter?
Oh, there we go. Negative points. So I achieved the medal for that. Negative 1,000. I'll take. Okay. Low score. Got a new medal. Very good. Well, thank you all for joining me. And this again is Drained Bite-Sized, and it's available for the Drained Playfield module, available at drainedpinball.com. This is manufactured here at Build RVA by me, For Amusement Only Games, Nick Baldridge. This game, I've relicensed the amazing score from Charles Wolfe Music. So if you've enjoyed this soundtrack, the soundtrack to Drained, you will enjoy some of his other music as well. Check it out, Charles Wolfe Music. All right, thanks very much for joining me, and I will see you next time.